This is All India Radio, the news read by Valsa Williams. India awaits the return of Indian Air Force Wing Commander Abhinandan from Pakistan's custody. In a joint briefing with officials of the Army and Navy last evening in New Delhi, Air Vice Marshal R.G.K. Kapoor said IAF has learnt that Pakistan had announced that Wing Commander Abhinandan will be returned to India today. He said IAF is happy and looking forward to it. Our correspondent, quoting official sources, reports that Wing Commander Abhinandan is expected to arrive at Attari-Wagah border this evening at the time of the retreat ceremony. The officers of Indian Air Force, BSF and Civil Administration will receive Abhinandan at the border. At Attari-Wagah border, large number of people from all walks of life have reached to give a warm welcome to the officer. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj will address the inaugural plenary of the Foreign Ministers' Meet of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation OIC in Abu Dhabi today. In a tweet, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravish Kumar said Ms. Swaraj will also hold bilateral meetings on the sidelines of the OIC Foreign Ministers' Meet. It is for the first time that India has been invited to the inaugural plenary session of the Foreign Ministers' Conclave of the OIC, a powerful grouping of Muslim-majority nations. Pakistan Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has admitted that terrorist group Jaish-e-Mohammed JEM chief Masood Azhar is in Pakistan and is unwell. Masood Azhar is the chief of the JEM that claimed responsibility for the Pulwama attack in which 40 CRPF personnel were martyred. India had handed over a dossier to Pakistan on Wednesday with specific details of JEM's complicity in the Pulwama terror attack and the presence of JEM terror camps and its leadership in Pakistan. India had also expressed regret at continuing denial by Pakistan's political and military leadership about the presence of terrorist infrastructure in territories under its control. Till now, Pakistan has taken no concrete actions to dismantle the infrastructure of terrorism on its soil. JEM, which is proscribed by the UN, has been responsible for a series of terrorist attacks, including on the Indian Parliament in December 2001 and the Pathankot Air Base in January 2016. The US has reaffirmed its demand that Pakistan abide by its UN Security Council commitments to deny safe havens to terrorists and block their access to funds. The US welcomed Islamabad's decision to release the captured Indian Air Force pilot. In Hyderabad, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh said Prime Minister Narendra Modi took a tough decision to eliminate terrorism and to this effect initiated airstrikes on terror camps in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Speaking at the inaugural function of office and residential complex of National Investigation Agency in Hyderabad today, the Home Minister said the entire world supported the country's action against terrorism. He said it is a matter of pride that India has been invited to an Organization of Islamic Cooperation meeting in Abu Dhabi as a guest of honor. He called upon the NIA officials to increase the conviction rate from 92% to 100%. The Union Minister also inaugurated the Guwahati office from Hyderabad. BJP President Amit Shah has said India under the Narendra Modi government has sent out a strong message to Pakistan. Addressing a conclave in New Delhi today, Mr. Shah said after the airstrikes, those supporting terrorism across the border now know that a response will come from the Indian side. He said Pakistan as a terror backer has been exposed. Mr. Shah said Pakistan Prime Minister should have criticized the Pulwama terror attack and it is up to Pakistan to decide where the relations would go. Replying to queries on the general elections, Mr. Shah said BJP will fight the 2019 elections over various issues. He said BJP will perform even better in the 2019 general elections than it did in 2014. The US-based rating agency Moody's has said the Indian economy is expected to grow at 7.3% in 2019-20. In its quarterly Global Macro Outlook for 2019 and 2020 released today, the agency said the country is less exposed to a slowdown in global manufacturing trade growth than other major Asian economies and emerging markets and is poised to grow at a relatively stable pace in the next 2 years. And with that, we end this news bulletin.